I'm still very hopeful for the future. I think that what gives me the most hope for the future is that I have tremendous faith in science. I think that I think that there will be a way that we will find to get alternative energy sources that will be less polluting. We're enjoying the oil and gas revenues at the present time. But when you look at the energy that's potentially there from solar energy, wind energy, and other sources of energy, I think that we will see a gradual transition into a society that will look after the environment better than we do now. We went through this with the coal industry in the past, and I think as a province, you capitalize on the opportunities that are there with the oil and gas now, but recognize that there will be a transition. I believe that research and society will continue to find ways to solve many diseases and have much better outcomes. I think we're just at the cusp of really knowing better and better how the cell works, and as we understand that, we'll come up with tremendous advances in medicine in the future that will make life more bearable with many people with diseases. I also believe, by the way, that if you're careful in education and use education properly, you can have a real transition in society. And I would say the best example, some of the examples I think about, is, when I was a kid, you used to see people pollute, throw out, have a chocolate bar and drop the wrappers, etc. Today, if somebody has a chocolate bar and dropped the wrapper on the sidewalk, there would be a dozen little kids say, "You've dropped this," or, they would never think of doing that. But quite honestly, when I was growing up, people didn't think it was a big problem. And today, so there has been subtle changes in society that I think make it much better. And we'll continue to do that. The other thing I would just say that I have great faith in the future. And when I was the Dean of Medicine for 10 years here, anytime there was a distressing time in medicine and so on, I would go and spend some time with the medical students and come away just saying, we're okay. The future is going to be fine. These people are so bright and they're so well motivated that it's going to be, everything's going to work out well. So, if you really spend time with bright young people, you'll find that you have a lot of faith in where the future will lead us.